Okay, guys, we're going to work on finding angles, measures in right triangles. Um, and this is where it gets really interesting, guys. Whenever you see a little square like this, guys, whenever you see something like that, you know this is 90 degrees. So if you have a lines that go like this, and then you have a little square right there, that is 90 degrees, guys. Okay. So we got one 90 degree there. We have another 90 degree right there. We have another one right there. Another one 90, 90, 90, 90. That gives us exactly 360 degrees in a square, rectangle, parallelograms. And we have a 60 degrees triangle. Remember that, guys? It's got 180 degrees, 180 degrees. So anyway, we need to remember what that is. Okay, we need to know what a right angle looks like. Okay. Now, also here, guys, we have this angle will be a linear angle. This one right here, that will be a linear angle. So this one would, by default, has to be 90 degrees as well. And these two together, guys, you can see that B and C have to equal to 45 degrees together. Okay, just something that we know. So if this one is also 90, this one Y plus this would give us it would also be equal to 45 degrees. So there's a lot of information that you can get. So you can see that these two, this one, let me see if I can get a different color. So this one plus that one, y, and this will equal to 45 degrees. You know that this one plus this one would also equal to 45 degrees. I'm sorry, not 45 degrees, 90 degrees, my fault. This has to be 90 degrees. Okay? It has to equal to 90 degrees. Okay? 90 degrees and 90 degrees. Why? Because the triangle's got 180. So that's just something to think about. Okay, so let's answer some of the questions that we have pending here. Um, Let me erase that information that we have right there. So let me just reduce this just a little bit. Okay, let me go up. Okay, because BDC and it form a linear pair, and EDF. So B, we got BDC. So B. So we talk about this angle. Okay. So this angle, so B, D, and C, and E, D, and F. So let's see, E, D, and E, D, and F. Right here, this right here as well. This one is 90 degrees. So that's a linear pair, which will equal to 180 degrees. Okay. And therefore, EDF, guys, will also be 90 degrees. And BDC will also be 90 degrees. And those two angles, and then you'll see that BCD will also be 90 degrees, and they're complementary, meaning two angles that will add up. So complementary angles will be two angles that add up to 90 degrees. Supplementary angles are two angles that add up to 180. Complementary, they complement each other, they add up to 90 degrees. Okay? So therefore, the question, guys, on this one, they really want us to concentrate and find the measure of B, C, D. They want this measure right there, guys. They want us to find this measure. What is the measure of BCD? So they're asking us to find B right there. What is the measure of this angle right there? Okay. What is this angle right there? Okay. Well, we know right there that x plus 8 and 2x plus 2 equals to 90 degrees. So therefore, we need to do this algebra right there, guys, to find what x is and then substitute it in there, okay? So bear with me and we'll get this done. Okay, guys, so we're looking at this and we're saying, okay, we need to do something about this. Um, you're going to do this algebra to find x. So I'm going to put it on the side, guys. I'm going to put it right here. And let's do the math real quick, guys. It's just pre-algebra, guys. So algebra, basic algebra. There's nothing around here, so you got x plus 8. There's nothing over here, so you got 2x minus 2 equals to 90 degrees. Okay, immediately you identify what you can combine because they're on the same side, so we got to combine these two together, and then these two together. So x plus 2x is 3x. 8 minus 2 would be positive 6 equals to 90. Okay. Okay, from there it's not so bad. We're going to subtract 6. Subtract 6. So I got 3x equals to 84. Then I'm going to divide both sides um, by 3. By 3. And let me see, I got 84 divided by 3. It goes in here 2 times 6. I subtract that. Look at that. It's 8. So x equals to 28. Ta-da! Once I get that, guys, I can go back. And I said, well, I got 28 for that. So I'm going to go back. And here, once I got 28 degrees right here. So 28 degrees. I'm going to go back in here and respectfully rewrite that. So I'm going to go 2x minus 2 degrees. And I'm going to substitute for x. So I got 2 times 28 degrees. And that's a degrees right there, minus 2. So I'm going to get, let me see. I got 56 minus 2. So I got 56 minus 2 degrees. And I'm going to get 54 degrees. So this equals to 54 degrees, guys. The measure of that angle right there. Okay? And of course, you will know by default that if I was to put a 28 in here, this would be equal to 36 degrees. Can you see that? Because I will put 28, this right there, and then add 6. So I got it. 54 and 36 is equal to 90, plus the 90, 180, and I'm in business there. Okay? Very, very simple, guys. Let's not make it more difficult than what it is. And we can find other questions as well. Let's do, we can find another one. Let me see if we can uh, go back just a little bit. Let me erase all that kind of stuff right there. And let's see if we can do the question that follows after that. They want us to find BAF. BAF. So BAF is BAF right there. They want us to find that angle. Well, we know, guys, we do know the 4/5. So I'm going to see if I can make this one just a little bit bigger so we can work on this. There we go. So I'm going to go here. We know that this plus this equals to 90 because that one is 90. So I'm going to go, okay, I got this 5/4, quantity 5/4, y minus 45 degrees plus y equals to 90. Okay. And let me find, let me do it separately with your permission. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to go 4/5 y minus 45 degrees equals to plus y equals to 90 degrees. Why 90? Because we already have a 90 right there. So let me go back here. And there you are. Okay, there's nothing around, guys. We got 4/5. And some of you are so good at this, guys. You can say, well, that's just the same thing as 0.8 y, right? 4 divided by 5. And then minus 45 degrees plus 1y equals to 90 degrees. So I'm going to combine like terms right here. Oops, sorry. Let me just make it a little bit bigger because you guys like it bigger. Okay. So I got 1. So I'm going to end up with 1.8 y because I need to combine that one and that one minus 45 degrees equals to 90 degrees. And then, of course, I add plus 45 plus 45. And I'm going to end up with 1.8 y equals to 135 degrees. Okay. I'm going to divide both sides of 1.8. 1.8. So on this one, guys, we're going to get something in the 60s or 70s right there. So I'm going to go back to my dandy calculator here, and I'm going to say, okay, I got, over here, I got y, after I did the math, we did the math over there, we're going to do y equals to 135 degrees divided by 1.8. So I bring my dandy calculator, which is right about here. Let me see if I can find it right here. And I'm going to go 135, and I'm going to divide that by 1.8. Ta-da! We get 75. Y equals to 75 degrees. Okay. And they want me to find the measure. Remember that the measure that they're asking me to do, find is this one right here, ABD. Let me see if I can go back and find that one. Let me see the measure that they're asking me to do. Let me go here. Let me just grab this one. BAF. BAF. Okay, so they want us to find this angle right there. Okay, so now that I found the y to be 75 degrees, all I'm going to do is substitute right here 75 degrees. So I got 5/4 or 0.8 times 75 degrees minus 45. Okay. So I'm going to get my dandy calculator, and I remember that it's 0.8. Okay. Do it again. 0.8. Let me see if I can get 0.8. So I want to go 0.8, 0.8 times 75 times 75 degrees. Let's see what we get. We're going to get like around 60 or something like that. Yep, 60 degrees. So I'm going to go here and say, well, I got 60 degrees minus 45 degrees. Therefore, what I have here is 25 degrees. So the measure of the angle let me see, ABF equals to 25 degrees, guys. And this one, of course, will be 90 minus 25 will be, I think, 65 degrees. So this one will be 65, and this will be 25 degrees, in case you want to know. Why? Because 65 plus 25 is 90, and that will be 90. You can do the practice problem, guys. Thank you so much for your attention.